Well, hey there, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Just doing a quick talk with you about my Lowrance Elite FS7. I've got it back in action now after my transducer got swiped away from me. But to get to the point of what I want to talk to you about is what you're actually seeing on the graphs and how do you trust it. I'm going to speed up here. The image always gets better when you're going about 2 to 3 miles per hour. It'll really clear up and you can kind of take a look. But I've got the down scan on top and the side scan on bottom. And I think where a lot of people get confused at on what they're looking at on this model is, what is this? Where is this at? Where is this at in relation? And it's right underneath you. This down scan is underneath you. It's what's in that blank area you're seeing. And as it scrolls back, that is where you are passing more time away from it. You're traveling more distance away from that point. The further you go, the faster you go, the quicker you get away. But all of this is standing timber out here on Lake Russell. Those are trees underwater, and those green lines indicate if it possibly fish, and then you'll have these balls up above it, and that's actually the bait I'm looking for to fish in that level. So I want to be trickling across the top of these trees right here to try and get to where that bait is and lure these strikes to come up from the bottom. This is an example of isn't a good example of a bunch of bass schooled up or anything, but I do think it's a really good of example that when you're looking at your sonar, if you're having questions about what you're really seeing, where is it at? All of this starting right here is right underneath my transducer. All of that is backwards. If I look back, I can see my old logs, and I could even mark and waypoint around all this. But these are trees. So if anybody wondering the difference between bait, fish, and trees, on the down scan, which is on the top, the blue, you see directly underneath, and that's represented on the green by the black area in the middle of the screen. So what you see in the blue fills in directly on the green, and at the start where the depth numbers are on the side underneath the menu, that's where the sonar scan starts. Everything you see over there is directly underneath me. The trees, the fish hanging out in the trees, the bait fish above the trees. This is an area I'm going to stop and see if I can't pull some up from about 20 foot down. Tickle the top of the trees. This is what you kind of want to look for, guys, out here in the winter offshore fishing. With this clear cursor. But yeah, you know, if you have any questions about it, let me know. It's really that simple. What you see in the blue on my screen is what's in the black area missing in the screen where the down scan is. It goes right in that area. And that's all it is. It's nothing special. Down scan is the blank area. The side scan is everything out to the side. These are trees, and those little darts there that move, they can sometimes be debris. Like that may not be fish holding to that standing timber. But there's a good chance that, yeah, there's fish down around. There's a good chance that's bait. I'm just going slow so it looks kind of funky. And that's typically what I'm looking for. If I find a bunch of those green lines arched up and hanging out together on the bottom, I'm going to stop and take my time there. Look at that.
Hey, while you're here, YouTube thinks you like the video on the left. I really like the playlist on the right. If you like what you're seeing, just give me that subscribe, please. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.